Collective. It's Melanie Spartan, our timeless collective tarot reading. Thank you so much for clicking onto my video. So the download that I have for you guys today is that whatever it is that you are doing, you need to keep doing it, okay? When it comes to spiritual hygiene, when it comes to your boundaries, but also speaking your truth, because you are prevailing over your enemies. And this download is going to pertain about what's going on behind the scenes with someone who made themselves your one-sided enemy. This is a one-sided vendetta against you, okay? It has to do with the feminine energy. Now, keep in mind, like, I read energy here, so if you need to switch the genders, please do so, because I'm reading energy, not gender. So if what I'm saying resonates, but on a masculine level, please take it, okay? But the download that I have is that you have spoken your truth, okay? Especially when it comes to some kind of ex from your past, your lived experiences with them and what you've gone through with them. And it's essentially, it destroyed any and all kind of plans for this person to come back into your life, to run some kind of con, some kind of scheme, okay? Like, essentially, these people are at the drawing board, but not only are they at the drawing board, they have disbanded. I picked up that there was a karmic feminine here. This is a one-sided vendetta. That's someone that chose to be your enemy, that doesn't like you for some reason, that, you know, wants you to have some kind of downfall. This person was attacking you with witchcraft and working with their family, their partner, and other people to try to make you sick, make it to where you can't, you know, do your day-to-day things, definitely heavily targeting your 6th house. So like your routines, your work, the things that you do day-to-day, things of that nature. Definitely trying to affect your 6th house because they don't want you to have your own money. They don't want you to be able to work. Something very significant about not wanting you to work, which I feel is very, very strange. But not only were they doing the witchcraft, they were also trying to create some kind of video. And we'll get more into what that is. But it was like essentially some kind of video where they recruited their family members to, you know, act in. And this, the whole intention behind this video was to, one, ruin any kind of online presence and reputation that you have, as well as to give it to CPS. So say if you have children, they were trying to essentially get you in trouble with CPS in some kind of way. And what was going to be disclosed was somehow how you made money. So I'm not sure if this is like them impersonating you or them doing some kind of smear campaign. Like, it's giving me like one of those like political type smear type videos, like where they say your name and they have the very bold font and they go, this person stands for this and this person stands for this, right? Like, that's what it's getting to me. However, that backfired in such a way that now they're all scared that they're going to go to jail for this, because they didn't anticipate your rise. They didn't anticipate for you to defend yourself from the spiritual warfare that would also aid in this video, okay? Being given to the wrong hands to, you know, create some kind of wrong fate for you or outcome. It's like none of that's worked because you've been keeping up with your spiritual hygiene, but also you've been speaking your truth. Okay, you've been speaking your truth out and loud, and people have heard it, and it's dismantled this. And now essentially everyone has abandoned this feminine energy. Okay, she was abandoned by her family, and she is trying to relentlessly pursue them to extend an olive branch because she knows she's going to jail, as well as she's very, very sick. And she's worried about the welfare of her own children now, as well as taking care of her. She goes through this. She doesn't have anyone. Like, the person she was in a relationship with to target you, that you spoke up about, because somehow this person's connected to you from your past. This person abandoned her because, like, essentially they knew that their money would be blocked if they stayed with her. But also something significant about some kind of authority figure, this cop, a judge, an investigator, scammed them. Like, this is a broke-ass masculine energy that conned them and then left them. So like, she has no one. Like, no one wants to fuck with her. So she's relentlessly trying to go after her family, who does not want to be part of her downfall. It's like they see the writing on the wall that she's cursed, that whatever she wished for you is coming back onto her. But also I picked up like someone's having heart problems. It could be her and or members of the family. And it's because of some kind of voodoo they were doing to you. Definitely trying to make you sick. And it went back to them, okay? Like, this could be some kind of like unaliving spell that, you know, would take a little bit of time to be completed, you know, like make you really, really sick, like, again, heart failure, you know, trying to make you die in a painful and agonizing way. They want no part of it. And she knows that in order for them to forgive her or to heal or anything like that, for them to, you know, be generous with her again, is that she's going to have to pay them. And she doesn't have any kind of money. I also picked up that you are heavily protected by Goddess Hera right now. So Goddess Hera is the goddess of wives, of childbirth, of marriage. So whoever I'm channeling right now, you could be divine feminine, you could be a mother, you could be a father, okay? You could, whoever you are, you're in a relationship. Okay, you're either in a relationship and or you have children. So I'm definitely picking up on a parent. Like you could be a single parent or you could be a person who's in a relationship. Take it where it fits, okay? But she's essentially helping you because you are on the right path here. And again, you're being liberated and everything that they wish for you is returning back to sender. And nobody wants part of it. It's like they understand that whatever she wished for you is going to happen to them. But it's also like they don't want to be part of whatever's going to happen to her when it comes to the legal system. They don't want part of it now. Like this is somebody that kept making all these promises to people, giving them some kind of sales pitch that, you know, like whatever they wanted for you would work. And I just saw the jail card. Like whatever they wanted for you was going to work, but nothing worked. Nothing has landed, but they were very determined to keep trying. And it's like nobody wants to be part of it now. It's like, no thanks. Like your karma and your shit ass energy spreads like a plague. So just know that collective, you have circumvented some kind of tower moment, somebody trying to destroy like your reputation, try to get your kids taken away, try to get you investigated. And it just went back onto them, backfired in such a glorious way, as it's meant to. No weirdo formed against you shall prosper. And if you like this shirt, you can find it at Miss Linda Likes Tarot's website, which is www.occultlifestyle.com. This is her merch. She's a high vibrational reader, so check her out. But yeah, like no one's going to be prospering against you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Just know the power of your prayers. That's also been something very significant. And the guidance that I received from the divine is that like people underestimate the power of prayer. And so whatever it is that you're doing to keep up with your spiritual hygiene, to cleanse out your energy, you need to keep doing it because it's working and it's effective, okay? Now getting into my intro, hello, I'm Valena with Aspiraltotheself. If you are a returning member, subscriber, or viewer, welcome back. It's good to see you guys again. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for all your likes, shares, your comments, subscribe, super thanks, and donations. I truly appreciate them all. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. It's good to see a new face here. Please check out the updated membership perks. If you are wanting a personal tarot reading from me, knowing that I do not do personal tarot readings, if you're wanting some personal guidance from me, I highly suggest you check out the updated membership perks. I have the first tier, which is for you to get priority viewing that is ad-free, as well as priority responses from me. But the second tier, which is the highly most important one of all, is that I will be doing 4 live streams a month, once per week, where I'm only going to be pulling like collective tarot readings for those people who are in that live stream. So say if there's only 5 people in that live stream, I'm only going to be reading the energy of those 5 people versus thousands, okay? So it'll be more personal readings, but also I will be doing individual card pulls for those individuals in that reading as well. So if you are having questions, if you want guidance, that is the best way to get it from me because I do not offer that service anywhere else. So check it out. The link will be in the description box and comment section for your convenience. Also, when it comes to the areas of legal law, finance, health, mental health, please know that I'm not an expert in those areas, nor do I claim to be. And if I mention them at all, it is either what my intuition is picking up on or it's literally on the cards themselves. However, if it truly resonates for you, I highly encourage you to speak to those experts and those areas of expertise. This is a collective tarot reading, which means it's not going to resonate with everyone. So please take what resonates with you in a particular situation and leave the rest. Please do not try to make it fit if it doesn't fit. If it's not resonating with you, then it's okay. It just means I'm not picking up on your energy. You don't need to tell me that it's not resonating with you, okay? Like, I mean, it doesn't matter to me either way. Like, you know, I'm giving you the message, and if you need it, take it, awesome. If you don't, like, keep it moving, right? Like, you don't need to tell me not resonating, because, like, to me, I'm gonna take it as you're a person with, like, a closed or shut down throat chakra, and, like, you're having to overly compensate your truth because you're not doing it anywhere else. That's how I'm taking it. I'm not gonna respond to. Like, I'm just gonna thumbs up, like it, whatever, and go about living my life, okay? And as well as something to note is that I'm not a tarot reader, I'm a seer. Therefore, the cards are just how I connect with you guys. The cards are a physical and visual representation of the intuitive downloads I receive, so please use your own level of discernment. I am also the author, V. Ulrich, of fairy tales, The Princess and Her Inner Voice, and The Dark High Priestess and the Prophecy of the Queen Unseen. The audiobooks have been released for both of these books. Let me attach this video for convenience. However, if you truly wish to purchase the physical copies, thank you. You can find them on online at retailers at Amazon, Walmart, and Barnes & Noble, to name a few. The Princess and Her Inner Voice is in its second edition print, which means that the autographed first edition, as well as my products, may find on my website, which is www.aspiraltotheself.com. All of the information will be in the description box below for your convenience, as well as all of my social media platforms and pages, so that you do not get scammed by people or pages pertaining to me. As always, I begin each reading with a prayer. This is just provide an energetic boundary for what I will allow to come through as I channel these messages for you guys. I call upon God, Banja, Great Goddess More than 23, Blue, the Archangels, my ancestors, and the seen and unseen. Please only allow in this reading what I call upon, which is high vibrational energy and frequency. If any lower vibrational entities, beings, and energies try to come through, try to astral project, open a portal, remote view, or be monitoring spirit in the past, present, and the future, I ask that you block, bind, and blind, and immediately return to sender 100-fold, which will give you full consent to intervene and to intercede on my behalf, whichever way you deem fit. Please allow me to see what you want the collective to know and provide clear, concise messages. If anyone tries to abuse technology any kind of way in the past, present, future by trying to take a screenshot, astral project, open a portal, remote view, monitoring spirit in the past, present, future, I ask that you block, bind, and blind, and immediately return to sender 100-fold. I want you to give full consent to intervene and to intercede on my behalf, whichever way you deem fit. Please protect me, this channel, the video, and the viewers. I deliver this finally guided message. Any curses, hexes, evil eye, black magic, or different findings, let they be blocked, bind, and blinded, and immediately return to sender 100-fold. The sender's mask ripped off, they'll be able to hide all their lies, deceit, and ill intentions become exposed and publicly known. All right, lovely and beautiful collective. So I had some cards pop out. So the first one was 2 of Pentacles. So having to be adaptable, having to adapt their priorities now, because they were so fueled of jealousy here. This could even signify that they were trying to get you to adapt your priorities because they are fueled with jealousy. Again, trying to take shots at your heart. So like, again, like they're trying to make you sick. Like they were trying to give you heart problems and it got returned back to sender, okay? Yeah, they're very apathetic right now. They're very bored and they're also very exhausted. Like in this picture, this woman looks like exhausted. They look overburdened, like they look depleted, okay? They're exhausted from trying to make you adaptable by trying to make you sick, okay? Trying to take shots at you, maybe even when you're sleeping. It's like it'd be dream state magic. This is a prophetic message of the future. When it comes to your first house, how you are seen, your identity, but also what you look like, as well as like either an inheritance and or your legacy, 8th house. So Spirit, what do you want the collective to know about this download? What do you want the collective to know about this download? What do you want the collective to know about this download? Ancestral intervention, so your ancestors are coming through. What do you want the collective to know about this download? Teaching somebody a lesson because you're in a new cycle. Yeah, that's hidden enemy here. So express gratitude. This person was trying to corrupt your system, so trying to fragment your energy. However, this was the missing pieces when it comes to your soul journey because it is a fated event. When it comes to this person trying to steal from you and cast illusions in the dream state. So this is somebody trying to do dream state magic on you. Again, like it does say here with a different deck that they were trying to take shots at you in the dream state. Again, trying to corrupt your system, trying to make you sick. So let's see what this is about. Let me put these cards together. So right now it's a prophetic message of the future. When it comes to this hidden enemy here, being taught a lesson. Being taught a lesson for trying to steal from you. Trying to steal from you through trying to corrupt your system. By casting illusions in the dream state. But this, yeah, they're being taught a lesson because your ancestors are intervening with this person that won't leave you the fuck alone because they're jealous of you. That this is a fated event for you, essentially that them attacking you only essentially activated you. It provided you with the missing pieces with your soul's journey. Express gratitude because you're in a new cycle. Now, where the 1st house and 8th house fits in. They were trying to steal your legacy. This is destiny swapping. But also, like this can even be like beauty magic, trying to affect the way that you look. Because it does say they're very, very jealous. This is someone trying to affect the way that you look, your identity here. Your ancestors are intervening. They're being taught a lesson because they were trying to steal your legacy here. Trying to steal your beauty. So this is giving beauty magic through corrupting your system in dream state. Like trying to essentially like put all your chakras at a misaligned malfunction, make you sick, fragment your energy, casting some kind of illusion here. This is a fate event, okay, for you to move forward, for you to overcome this. Essentially, them attacking you was a fated event. It was meant to activate you, to lead you to discover something about your soul's journey and spiral to the self. So express gratitude to your ancestors because you are in a new cycle. They're trying to make you be adaptable in life. Like this is somebody that was doing beauty magic on you, trying to steal your beauty, so beauty siphoning spells, but also trying to take your legacy, like your destiny here. So this is a destiny swapper as well. Spirit, give us, identify this feminine energy here. Identify this feminine energy that was doing the beauty magic and trying to steal the collective's destiny. I think it's wild that they had their entire family work with them. We have a voodoo priestess, a master of ancient ritual, sacred chants, and herbal magic, a bridge between worlds, commanding spirits and conjuring the unseen. They could be born in the Chinese zodiac sign of the tiger. 1950, 1962, 1974, 1986. Trying to impact you having a twin flame because you are of the life path 3, or this person could be a life path 3. Life path 3 is the creative, expressive, artistic, joyful, communicative, charismatic, optimistic. So this is somebody that was trying, at the bottom of the deck we have stalker, knows your routine, your route, your name, and you never even seen their face. So this is somebody that's been watching you, okay? They could be an Aries. So someone here was definitely going to a voodoo priestess, jealous of you, doing beauty siphoning magic, trying to affect you having a twin flame. You've been stalked by this feminine energy here that's been trying to steal your destiny because you have a life path 3. You're the creative. You were meant to create something. And I'm picking up like you're in the public eye. Just wild. Wild. Now, if you would like to purchase that deck, that is, again, a deck that was created by Linda from the YouTube channel Linda Likes Tarot. It's called the Cosmic Keys Zodiac Clarity Deck. It's an identifier deck, so it's very beneficial when you're trying to figure out an energy here. The link will be in the description box for you. Uncloak this energy. Who is this feminine energy to the collective? Who is this feminine energy to the collective, spirit? Who is this feminine energy? Because we haven't really figured out who this is. Who is this feminine energy to the collective? Who is this feminine energy? Looks like a lot. So they have children that were born between the years of 2010 to 2024. So they have younger children. They're two-faced. They can have the moon or sun sign of Cancer. They're a co-worker. Something significant about a brother by blood or by marriage. They're a co-worker that worked with their brother. So this is somebody that does what you do. Like, let's say if you're a creative and you're a light worker, because that's been coming out. Like, this is somebody that does what you do. Like, you're in the same kind of field. Again, they worked with their family here. But also, it's like, or this could be somebody that you actually did, like, work at the same place. That's very jealous of your beauty. Very jealous of, like, because, like, your first house is your physical appearance. It's your identity. So, like, they're very jealous of who you are, what you are. Two-faced, again, like this is somebody that'll talk shit about you but then smile to your face. This is somebody that like you couldn't trust anyway. They do have children though. Like they most definitely do have children, and they're young children. Like under the age of 15. That worked with their brother by blood or by marriage. Moon or sun sign of Cancer. They worked with a voodoo priestess to try to stop you from being in a twin flame union or high vibrational soulmate, because not every person's going to resonate with the twin flame journey. This person stalks you. Again, like they were trying to do something to your 6th house, like trying to make you sick. They could even be, like they could have dated a karmic soulmate here, because that makes sense to me. That is your ex. As well as they worked with an uncle on their mother's side. That could be moon or sun sign of Capricorn. So we've got a brother, we have an uncle. I definitely picked up on another feminine energy, like a mother figure here. Doing a lot, doing the most of these people, and they've shunned this person. So we have karmic soulmate. So this is a feminine energy that's connected to you from your past. They could have thought that this karmic soulmate was your twin flame, and they thought that they were going to steal your man or something like that, like something stupid like that. But like, they're karmic to both of you. Again, this karmic soulmate left her because they realized they're never going to have money. Just like everybody for themselves. They don't want to share in the karma, like nobody's fucking laughing now kind of energy, right? But now they're going to jail. So I want to know, first and foremost, what was in this video. Spirit, I want to know what this video was. Like, what was in this video that they were trying to make in the collective to cause them trouble, like ruin their reputation? What was this video? Tell me what this video was, Spirit. That's like my first question. What was this video? But they definitely went to a voodoo priestess. So this video, okay, so how they were trying to make you be perceived as jealous, like talking behind people's back, being petty, attention seeking, that you were all in your head, overthinking, overanalyzing about some kind of evidence that you would most definitely be haunted and fazed by. So it's like fabricated evidence. Tell us about why the collective would be all in their head about evidence. What kind of evidence were they showing us video? What kind of evidence were they showing us video? That you were some kind of grudge holder here. You were some kind of grudge holder here. That had clarity that this karmic soulmate was an end to you around fall. That they weren't a player and that you couldn't get any kind of proof. There was no proof when it came to their actual friends, like not karmic friends, actual friends. Yeah, this boss daddy. So this ex here could have like had some kind of money. Yeah, and that you were trying to compete with them, actually try to start a fight with them. And that you speaking about your downloads here was actually just a result of you doing bad habits, like, or you're addicted to, you know, some kind of divination, that you felt confused, invisible, that you wanted to run away, that you were clout hungry, says anything for clout. Unable to creep to start drama for some kind of revenge plan. So like, they were trying to make you look like you're the jealous one, that you wanted this ex back, that he's not a player, you're just holding a grudge, that you're trying to like physically harm her. So this is like giving like, again, some kind of staged video where they're trying to portray this feminine energy as like some kind of victim. And like this guy here like going, no thanks, I don't want it, like, or essentially talking about the whole thing. It's what it's giving me. Like, and I know I'm not making that sound right. They were trying to orchestrate this video where they're just talking about like how, you know, like collective wants to hurt me. Collective wants to harm me. She's like holding this grudge. Like she's, you know, like talking shit about me when she just wants my man, and my man doesn't want her. He's not a player. He's a stable guy. We have a stable relationship with our children. You know, like these are my actual friends. They're not my betrayers. Like collective's just haunted by all this evidence of them like trying to come and steal my man and be a problem in my marriage, that they're saying anything and doing anything for clout, that like them receiving downloads about me having some kind of bad habits. They're just confused, and they're so confused by what they're saying that like they want to run away because they're dead ass wrong. But again, it's because you spoke your truth about this ex that negated all of this. So you spoke your true and lived experiences. You shifted that shame onto who the fuck it belonged to, which was this ex. Like you spoke about what he did, like who and what he is. Like he is a player. Like he does, you know, try to get pick-me's to fight over him to make him feel like he's some kind of fucking prize, right? Like he loves pitting women against each other. He loves having multiple options. I wasn't down for that. Like I went my separate way. I'm not competing with this bitch. I don't know this bitch. It says the stalker, someone that you've never seen the face of. You don't know who this person is. Like, as in, like, you don't know as in, like, you've never seen them. You've never talked to them. Like, you don't care about this ex's new relationship in any kind of way. And you've expressed that, right? Like, you've expressed your experiences. And it's like, they were trying to make it seem like, you know, you're just so high, you're hallucinating like all this shit that you claim to see, right? Like you're an intuitive, all right, when really you're just like hopped up on pills, or, you know, you're taking the hard drugs and you're fucking hallucinating, right? Like that you aren't seeing shit. Like whatever it is that you're saying, like you have no proof, you're not seeing nothing, like you're just delulu as fuck, like, but you've been speaking about your experiences and negated all of it. Now they're scared about, they're scared about like legal repercussions coming. Like they all know it's coming. Like the writing's on the wall. That's why the family doesn't want any part of it. They're like, you had us do this video, of trying to frame some kind of narrative about the collective, and like it backfired in such a tremendous way. Spirit, tell us why they're scared of this video. Tell us why they're scared of this video causing legal issues. Why are they scared of this video causing legal issues? Because you weren't creeping. Like, you're not looking into these people's lives, right? They lost their chance with you. Like, yeah, you're not looking at them. You don't care. Yeah, this boss daddy, he lost his chance with you, not the other way around. You don't give a fuck about this guy. He is, in fact, a player, okay? He's a player who's bankrupt, like, has no fucking money, with karmic friends. So, again, she just tried to reverse it. Like, everything, like, essentially, you spoke the truth, which was the opposite of literally what she said. Like, he's not a player, but he is one. He's not into the collective. He is. He's actually the one who's trying to oppress the collective. He's the one trying to, go after her, right? But you're like, I don't give a fuck about this man. Like, I don't care about him. I don't want him back. I don't care who the fuck he's dating. Like, peace and blessings, bitch. Fucking stay out of my life, right? Like, that's how it's giving here. Oh, those friends, they're not karmic. They're not telling on me. But it's come to find out that their friends are karmic, and they're in secret competition with them and with you. Like, they're turncoats. They'll turn on anybody if the price is right? Or the situation's right. Yeah, that this ex wants you back. Like, everybody can see that. Yeah, that they want to call you. They want to talk to you. It's been proven. Because they know that you're dating somebody new. So, like, you having a new relationship, it's this happy place. Seeing someone new, that you enjoy each other. People are seeing you guys taking ussies. They're seeing you guys being completely devoted and absorbed with each other. Like, and I don't want to say like you're self-absorbed, but like that's not really a bad thing. Like, you're self-absorbed. You're focusing in your own fucking lane, in your own space. You're not looking at the past. You're not looking at other people, right? Like, and that's why it says that they were trying to affect you having a twin flame. You're with somebody who you're actually supposed to be with. This is the kind of bitch that like gets off in the I'll take your man, right? But she can't fucking keep the man, right? Because he can go fuck whoever. He can, want you back, and she gets jealous, right? Like, the I'm gonna take your man, pick me bitch, okay, is the one that knows that he wants you back. She got him, but she can't keep him, right? He still wants you. She was just like a distraction. She was just a stepping stone for him. Just Mrs. Right Now, right? Like, someone to fill the time and space with in hopes that they could get you back. And they were both trying to do voodoo to get you and your person to break up, because she's unhappy that you're not looking her way. Like, well, I thought I had a prize. I thought, like, I took your man. No, you took my trash, bitch. Like, you took my trash. Thanks. You took my problem. Like, now I'm actually happy and healthy and glowing and thriving. Fucking stay over there with your loser ass man, right? Like, she's upset now. She needs to feel validated. She needs to feel like she's got something good. And if you're not looking that way and being upset and distraught that she took your man, like, it makes it less for her. She feels less, especially since he fucking abandoned her now, because he's like, I'm never going to get money. Joe Exotic energy. Like, I'm never going to financially recover from being in a relationship with you. I don't love you. I don't like you. Like, and the money, like, I'm never going to fucking have money. Like, I'm going to go and solo it out to rebuild myself. Like, that's what it's giving here. Like, they definitely tried to curse your money. They tried to affect your health to make sure you couldn't work. And now it's happening to them, right? Like, but everybody can see that you're happy with like a new relationship. You don't care a fuck about this guy. That you're a queen rising. You're in the spotlight. People adore you. You're being praised. People are seeing you have your shit together, and you haven't looked back. Again, like, you've used your public platform in a positive light, meaning like you didn't feed into the gossip or anything like that. You You essentially just ignored it, went living your life, and that put them in and out of their emotions because you're not feeding into it. Yeah, this third party. Yeah, they're in and out. Like, these are people that have situationships, or these are people that don't care if their guy, like, fucks somebody else. They don't care. Yeah, they got low IQ and an STD after you left them. So it's like, after you left this ex here, he caught an STD from his, like, third party and secret hookups. Yeah, he's actually into you. Like, he gets good vibes off of you. And they're just happiness haters. Head in the clouds, holding a grudge against you because you're unfazed by all of it. Like, you don't care. You're unfazed by their jealousy, them trying to seek attention from you. You're fucking unfazed. Again, but, like, I don't understand how that would be. They're scared, essentially, they're scared that you're going to have all of the receipts, all the proof to take these people to court and sue them for defamation, slander, character assassination, emotional damage. The guy on YouTube, that Asian man, I forget his name, but, like, I have his picture in my hand. He takes his, like, flip-flop off and goes, emotional damage. Emotional damage, they pay. Okay, it's $5,000 to $500,000. Like, I hope you fucking got money, bitch, to put your money where your mouth is, because you were just talking so fucking recklessly. I hope you're ready for that. Because, like, if especially when it comes to false reports to CPS, that's a misdemeanor to a felony, depending upon the state you live in. Okay, you will be pursued by the state, and they will look into you, right? So, like, essentially all she did was create more of a paper trail for herself to get caught up. Spirit, tell us about the family being scared of the legal repercussions. Tell us about the family being scared about the legal repercussions for this video. Tell us about first card that comes out. Yeah, ending. Like, they're scared of an ending going on in their life. But again, they're also scared of death, because I'm definitely picking up somebody with heart problems. Yeah. Death, trying to give you some kind of offer. A King of Swords. Oh, again, like, I definitely picked up that there was a King of Swords type energy that, like, was broke as fuck and scammed her and left her, like, high and dry. Yeah, that whatever romantic offer that she had with this authority figure, it ended. He was just a promiscuous player here to this Queen of Pentacles, this wife, this mother who fears that they're going to go to jail for trying to make you sick. Yeah, it has to do with your healing. It has to do with you being in the public eye. Yeah, and you receiving financial opportunities. They know that energy is coming back to them very, very quickly. And that's why this woman here is in a lot of loss. Because they didn't know that you were a fucking high priestess. They not only attacked a high priestess, but they attacked a high priestess and her children. Fuck. Essentially, they didn't know a high priestess, her children, and her relationship to try to steal it from her. Again, trying to steal her opportunities, trying to destiny swap. They tried to destiny swap with you. Try to take you having, like, essentially the contract of having a divine union, which that's not how it fucking works. Wheel of Fortune being here. Like, also that you're a spiritual leader here. So you're a high priestess. You're highly spiritually ranked. They didn't know that this, well, you can't say that they didn't know. Maybe it's like they doubted that you were highly spiritual ranked. And it's like, fuck around, find out type of energy here. They're doing a loss because they not only attacked you, they attacked your children, they attacked your relationship, okay? Trying to steal it from you, trying to destiny swap with you. Because they wanted all your opportunities. They wanted the contract of love that you had. They wanted your good fortune. They wanted your destiny of being a hierophant, a spiritual leader here. And in doing so, it brought them catastrophic change. Yep. The witchcraft they did trying to manifest in your life, it brought them catastrophic change, and that's why they're all isolating from her. They've gone, like I picked up specifically the word shun. Like, she's been shunned. They don't want to talk to her. They're not acknowledging her. They avoid her at all costs, and she's making herself look like a complete ass for herself. Yeah. But there's a King of Cups here. Someone who's diplomatic, could be a father figure, someone who's very paternal, emotionally stable. That is financially self-sufficient, independent. Like, they have their own money. And they know that if they accept this woman back into the family, there's going to be, we have 4 of Pentacles here, that their money's going to be in bondage. Like, they're going to have a lot of issues. Because we have the devil. Like, they know it's a fishy offer. They're listening to their intuition on what they should invest in. They said King of Wands, not Knight of Wands, but I do have the Knight of Wands here. So King of Wands, like, essentially there's an end to all of her love offers. We have the King of Swords and the King of Wands. Fire sign, a leader, someone who's very passionate, but also then we have the authority figure. So she lost 2 love offers. That's someone who's very, very codependent. But they're blocked. Like, they know that their money will be blocked if they... Essentially, every single person's going to go down for it. I mean, if they're in the video, they're going to go down for it. This could also signify that they didn't want to do the video with her. Yeah, they thought that she was acting very rashly to be deceptive. And it was illuminated to them that this plan, trying to get some kind of long-term stability, from this head of the household, this patriarch, to like share with them, to be generous with them, so that way they could overcome the obstacle of like dealing with stagnation. Because they know the truth, okay? They know the truth about like essentially the emotional damages that she's done. Like, she knows the pain. They know the pain that she's caused. They know the truth about it. And that, like, they were looking to the future and they just saw that they're going to be trapped. She's going to be trapped. For her determination to try to overburden you, to get your destiny. So this family here made the call, made the judgment, especially we have a King of Pentacles. This is somebody who's wealthy. The King of Pentacles, a Queen of Swords. So we have like a wealthy man, and we have someone who spoke truth very bluntly, had high boundaries. They made the call, like they made the judgment here to have the strength here during any kind of arguments or anything that she was trying to bring their way, because they got the news here that they needed to abandon her. Like they told her, I'm sorry, we can't. Because they know that essentially karmic justice is here, but also like they're going to go to jail for it. That you're going to have success and victory and having a happy, healthy family. And that whatever they worked long and hard on to try to get a new beginning here with their friends, that you're going to have a passionate breakthrough, and they're just going to be stuck in anxiety, fear, and despair for the stalking and slandering you. They're going to go through a painful ending. So yeah, it's like the family like saw it again. Like they're like, look, she's acting very rashly. Everybody knows the truth about like what you went through. Again, you spoke about like your experiences with this ex here. Maybe even her, because like you were seeing her in her dreams and shit. They know that they work with her, their money's going to be blocked. One, it's like they're scared of that karmic debt being transferred onto them. That she's only trying to ask them for help because she feels stuck. Like she knows that she's bound to stagnation. Nothing's going to be happening in her life. She's going to be going through depression. She's missing opportunities. It's like they know that there's going to be, they're going to get karmic repercussions for this, and it's going to result in court, and they know that you're going to win, essentially. Like if she tries to do anything, they know that you're going to win. Like your success, your victory is inevitable. Like it's already here. So it's like you had all these people in this family that are like, no, no thanks. They abandoned her. They're like, no thanks. We don't want no part of it. Like you chose to do this. We don't want any part of it. So to me, it's saying that these family members didn't partake in this video. So she did it with her friends instead. And now they're all going to go, they're going to get in trouble for it. Like by trouble, I mean, we're talking slander, we're talking defamation, we're talking harassment, we're talking stalking. There's so many charges here. Like there's so many, and if they were trying to like unalive you and things like that, like that's intent, right? Like that's intent. Tell us about this beauty magic, and tell us about the ancestral intervention with this beauty magic and trying to make the collective sick. Tell us about this beauty magic and trying to make the collective sick. Yeah. They know exactly who's been doing this. Your ancestors do. with some kind of celebration. So like they thought that they had a surefire way of siphoning your beauty from you, you know, trying to essentially take your essence, what you look like. They celebrated too early. However, they received spiritual guidance here that you've been cleared of all the smoke. So it's like they know that they're going to have to endure the fire that they started. Yeah. We have the home. That witchcraft went back to their family, their home. Again, they're bound to it. Because again, like you're a high priestess, you're a seer, like you see things, you know things well in advance. Because they try to do an injustice again to a high priestess. Like someone who's very tapped in the divine. Like you are someone who has a destiny of, you know, being like a spiritual leader or a spiritual speaker. Because we do have an influx of people who are born in that time frame. Again, it says that you have the life path 3, which like you're a creative, expressive, artistic, joyful, charismatic. Work style excels in entertainment, writing, performing arts, design, and communication. Your mind and body needs creative outlets, thrives with routine, mindfulness, and structure, which is why they're trying to target your routine, your 6th house, like trying to make you sick, trying to, you know, tweak things in your day. But it says that you're in the public eye, so you're meant to be seen and like speak your spiritual guidance, whatever it is that is. And they were trying to do an injustice to you. And they were very dedicated in doing so. They didn't care that they didn't win or that nothing landed. Yeah, because they thought that they were getting some kind of financial opportunity out of it by trying to get you to choose a different path in life. However, now they're going to have to endure that fire that they started. They're backed into a corner. Like your ancestors got them backed into a corner while you move on to calmer water. So they're blocked. Yep. Your ancestors are hunting these people. They're hunting them because they try to go to an elder to receive guidance on how to essentially siphon your energy, get your life force. Trying to find the way with what to conjure and who to summon. But again, your ancestors were there and gave you the rebirth or protected your rebirth because you got the signs, messages, and omens that you're going to have good luck. And these people thought that they were going to be sneaky, you know, be cunning and trying to get some kind of reunion. This could even be like a reunion of a rebirth or a reunion with this ex here. And they were trying to summon things to affect your intuition, your money, your receptive feminine energy. We have Cernunos, the stag. You know, the stag stands for stability, stands for authority, stands for royalty here. But Cernunos is, you know, protects your fertility, your abundance. It's also like the authority who, you know, governs over man, beast, and land to keep the balance. Within number 8 here, again, your 8th house, your legacy, so your destiny here. Number 8 is laws of karma. So like you were protected by Cernunos here for these people who were doing sex magic, trying to siphon your energy. Yeah. They thought that they were going to get stability out of this, but all it brought them was cash changes they can't recover from because they were very frustrated how many times they kept trying to, you know, take shots at you, but your intuition always told you what was going on. And you kept your vibration high from these hidden enemies that even could have tried to get into your Akashic records and figure out how to put an end to your journey by binding you to someone so that way they could have access to your foundations of life, so your ancestral inheritance or your spiritual inheritance, so that way they could celebrate. However, you were heavily defended, okay? What do these people think? Like, that they're just going to steal your fucking, like, your say if it's an ancestral inheritance, that's your ancestors. Do you think your ancestors are just going to be letting, like, somebody just steal their shit? So we have, like, the bear here, like, possessive, territorial. You're protected. Like, your ancestors don't fucking play about you. And, like, we're protecting you so that way you could heal. Okay, you could heal from all this. You could have been having to transmute a lot of energy. I know in the collective right now, that's been going on a lot. Like, transmuting a lot of energy. Especially in the last, like, couple weeks. And it's going back to them. Like, it's bound to their household. That's why nobody wants to fuck with her. Because, like, it's bound. Like, they're bound to whatever they sent out. And that's like, no one's like, nope. What's the karma for this karmic feminine group? What's the karma? What's the karma, spirit? What's the karma? They're being used for resources and clout. Oh my gosh, a lot. So a lot's happening. They have an unwanted pregnancy, as well as something very significant about bodily harm or injury leading to impairment. An unwanted pregnancy. So like that pregnancy could be ravaging the shit out of their body. They're having fertility issues. Could be having hormonal issues. Injuries in or near water due to attacks by water spirits and demons. Their spell work backfired. They're surrounded by fake people and ops. The next life will be filled with poverty and strife. Beauty, looks, and allure and sex appeal are fading away. Again, they were trying to siphon your beauty, like doing a lot of beauty magic. They're going to be serving prison time, and they're falling sick to poisoning. Their true characters being seen by those they respectfully hid it from. They're plagued with nightmares and sleep disturbances because they've fallen ill to sickness or disease, and their own character is being assassinated and defamed. So, like, again, that's why nobody wants to fuck with her. They know that she's going to go to jail for this. Like, this woman could also be, like, looking really, really old right now. Really, really old. Like, she's pregnant. Again, like, she's pregnant, but she's also really sick. Also really sick. Having fertility issues. So fertility could be, like, money issues, but it could also be, like, having a baby. She could have lost the baby as well. I mean, that's really sad. But she is surrounded by, like, karmic friends, people who will easily turn on her. She's got a lot of negative karmic debt that's going to, you know, affect her in the next life. She can't sleep. But again, something significant about her health. And I picked up, like, heart health. Like, she's having heart problems. She's really, really sick. She's got an STD, so diseases and demons. So she could have an NC on her that's, like, literally siphoning the fucking energy out of her. My goodness. Let's see, tell us about this new cycle. Tell us about this new cycle. That is a fate event for the collective to have this new cycle. Tell us about it being a fate event for the collective to have a new cycle. Yeah, you had to practice self-care to balance out your energy from these people that were, again, talking shit about you. 333 is the angel number for connection with mind, body, and soul in alignment. Yeah, you had to keep putting yourself back into alignment again. Like, so this is like giving, like, word magic as well. So it's not even just like talking shit. Like, it's like doing word magic as well. Like going behind the scenes and doing the witchcraft, and then like talking shit about you in the public, so that way, like, it would match. It would be in alignment. They wanted you to have your energy fragmented, but you had to keep, like, keeping up your spiritual hygiene. Again, whatever it is that you've been doing, keep it up. Yeah, because your dreams are providing you with answers about you having this kindred partnership, the high vibrational soulmate or twin flame. Yeah, that you're going to reach this achievement. Because you had the courage to face the unknown, to heal yourself, to spread your healing light. Again, being in the public eye. You know, you're a high priestess. You're someone who has high spiritual ranking, and you're meant to be creative in how you express that message. And that these people having hidden motivations here by targeting your family is what's going to give you happy success and love and wealth. So essentially just work in your favor. Yeah, you're going to reach this milestone here because you took considered actions to being with your divine counterpart. You were creative in how you expressed your talents. Again, life path 3. You could even had to change location. 222 is the angel bring balance to all areas of your life. You could have, like, traveled. You could have went out in nature, things like that, and let go of the urgency. That your spirit guides are telling you, your guardian angel that's with you all the time is telling you that you're going to receive professional assistance. That means attorney, lawyer. That's going to provide you with mental clarity here. And your Akashic records is what helped you to heal your heart, so that way you could have this new beginning, keeping your thoughts and your vibrations high, giving you the optimism for, you know, the outlook of your life. And that you receive some kind of prophetic guidance here. Again, the word seer, prophet, about some kind of decrease in your life, trying to fragment your energy, hoping to put you in some kind of victim mentality. However, the angels were here telling you that you are worthy. So you had to heal some kind of self-worth wounds. And you had animal guides here. Something very significant about animals, teaching you how to cleanse out your energy. Like, how that works is, like, one, seeing certain animals, like they represent certain things. But then also it's like animals can telepathically communicate with us. You know, like, you, especially if you're, like, highly intuitive, you can pick up things. And how that would look to someone. Do you have a really, really deep bond with animals, like, that you've never been able to explain? Like, you just feel very connected to them, that you like them more than people, right? Like, you just feel very connected to them. You seem to know what they want. You seem to know what you could even make little conversations with them. Like, you know what they're saying to you. Like, you talk to them, they talk back with body language, and they may even be verbal. Like, I've got that with one of my cats. He's very verbal, and we can have, like, a whole conversation with each other. He'll respond back to me. You know, he'll respond back to me. But it's like, also animals choose you. They gravitate towards you. And, like, this, you would be almost like, it's like the Disney princess. You know, the animals gravitate towards you. They love your presence. They want to be with you. If you have a strong affinity with like cats or dogs, like they're always with you, like that speaks volumes of your vibration. But also animals are really attracted to people who have high vibration. So it's like you're this like Disney princess type of vibe, and like it's helping to cleanse out your energy. But also you have the ascended masters here that are helping you to rise up to release any kind of difficulty. You have ascended masters twice. When it comes to any kind of plans from these past life people, number 7 that you had contracts with, these karmics, helping you, speaking to your intuition, activating your higher self so that way you could reach prosperity, abundance, success. But you had to essentially learn the lesson of consciousness of lack. So you had to heal your root chakra, heal your relationship with money specifically. But the loss and lack mentality, feeling like you'll never have love, you'll never have enough money. Now you can express heartfelt gratitude for you having to embrace your inner strength, because now essentially the scales are being balanced. You went through this transformation and now you're going to get everything that you're supposed to have. So like, again, it was all just to activate you. They played their part as a fate event. But it's also a fate event for you to get justice this lifetime, because these are people that did the same kind of shit to you in a previous life and maybe weren't as lucky or fortunate. But God's like, hey, if you go back this time around, here's what's going to happen. Yeah, you're going to get a little bit of adversity, but this is the time where you not only get abundantly blessed, but you're also going to, you know, you're gonna be abundantly blessed in the eyes of your enemies while they lose everything. But also you're gonna get justice and 3D and 5D from all the shit they've done to you. Like you're gonna get it all just for having to fucking deal with it, because like you're my messenger and you shouldn't have had to go through this. The world wasn't ready for you when you were, you know, alive in a previous life. Yeah, they're unforgiving, holding a grudge, because they're all karmically tied at toxic connections. They send subconscious parasites attack your mental state because they're upset at what's destined for you. They're a hater. They're a hater. This experience was used to activate your gifts and spiritual wealth. Again, it was just used to activate you. I keep saying it and it just keeps getting confirmed. So thank you, Spirit. I told you it's time to move and to take action. Again, like with your spiritual hygiene, cleansing out your energy, things of that nature. Speaking your name involving you only to get attention, so starve them, which looks like you did. Trying to that's like how they try to leech your energy. Yeah, they were trying to slow down the energy in your life because they know that you're going to have a spirit baby. So again, you're in a divine union. They were trying to siphon and destiny swap a divine union from you, which is so fucking weird. And essentially, you had to ask your ancestors, the divine, for guidance on how to circumvent the situation. People resonate with you and what you're saying. But also it's like they know, people know, because since you're in the public eye, people know that you're connected to your ancestors, the divine. Like it's undeniable. It's irrefutable at this point, right? And people really resonate with what you're saying, especially when it comes to people trying to share dreams with you. Like, you know what the fuck you're talking about. How you had to keep to yourself to restore your energy and to meditate. This is, again, this predicted, written in the stars, fate event. Ops are wanting to switch sides now because they lost. Again, like nobody wants to go through this tower that's coming because help's not coming for them. No one's going to help them. Hoping that by doing this small gesture will atone for what they allowed to happen. It won't. So that's not with you. That's for the family. Like they know that they have to essentially pay their family in some kind of way. They have to do something for their family. Give some kind of small gesture, try to make up essentially everybody having to share in their shit ass karma and energy for being part of this. But it's also giving like generational curse. Like they curse their whole bloodline for coming for you. And like their family's pissed. They're like, well, here, let me give you something. No, like fucking stay away from me. It won't make up for what they've done. Be selective on who you give your time, energy, and love to. That's what's going on with their family. Their family is not going to help them or bail them out. Like they're not. Like you can make your little shit ass, bitch ass like atonement, but we're not going to accept it, right? Like the family's being selective on who they give their time, energy, and love to, and it's not her. I feel sorry for her kids. Yeah. There's a step parent here. Or they're choosing to be selective on giving their energy to a step parent. You don't look like what you've been through, okay? Like you don't. Those aren't your friends, they're your ops. Yeah, so this was like a friends group that's now trying to gaslight, attempting to rewrite history, erase memories. Again, by making that video of you that completely fucking backfired. Yeah, because they're a rival of yours. They're in secret competition with you. You deserve unconditional love and healthy relationships that don't settle for less. Again, with your divine counterpart. They were doing animal sacrifices, trying to affect that. Again, doing hell lot of witchcraft here. They took advice from a counterfeit person. So they took advice about doing some kind of animal sacrificial ritual to affect your divine union here, and it was a counterfeit person. They weren't real. Oh my gosh. Lots coming out. The angel of death is here to avenge. Again, this woman dies. They can't compete where they don't compare. When it comes to your career, your reputation, your public persona, your 10th house, this third party situation, you weren't the only one targeted. There are more victims, again, because she gets jealous and then goes after whoever her guy pays attention to. So keep your life private, post no pics or events or wins on social media because they're watching. They try to cloak themselves in your energy. Okay, so trying to mirror your energy so that way they can attract all your blessings. Like essentially trying to trick the universe. Dumb. They got scammed though. Yeah, try to scam the universe. But also someone here's lying about their sexual orientation. And they were trying to silence you, which only made people want to listen to you more, the authorities. So the authorities listen to you. So by trying to, come after you with this video, trying to say your name, it made the right people watch you, but also the authorities. So they went to the authorities to try to get you in trouble. All it did was incriminate them, and now the authorities are watching you, listening to you. You owe them nothing. You owe yourself everything. So make sure you drink your water. Drink your water. You're going to be having an occupational celebration. Why? This woman's in the hospital. They forged documents to gain something. However, they can't hide anything from you. They're in spiritual jail. It's come out several times. Your ancestors are providing you with messages about your material wealth, your second house, and how balance is going to be restored to you having money. Because you set boundaries when these people are doing Appalachian magic, which is very similar to voodoo, by the way. Which makes sense for the animal sacrifice, because like Appalachian magic, they use whatever's in nature. Like they use like plants and but like mostly if they're trying to hurt somebody, they use dead things, like dead vegetation, animal bones, hides, they use that kind of stuff. Yeah. And you had to use essentially your belief system, your spiritual beliefs, with the Morgan being here. So Morgan, the Celtic goddess of life, death, rebirth, prophecy, sovereignty, war, essentially spoke to you, gave you the knowledge here. Projection is a confession. What was said about you is what's true about them. Again, like it was like the opposite, like literally the opposite. Death is near you. We have the angel of death is here, and death is near. A complete stranger you don't even know. Again, this is somebody you don't even fucking know that had like a one-sided vendetta against you. You're a priest of light. You're in the building. Again, I said you're a high priestess. The practitioner who performed magic on you is receiving karma. Again, this voodoo priestess that was telling them what they wanted to hear. So they lied to somebody to do witchcraft on you, and they told this voodoo priestess what she needed to hear to do witchcraft on you. Yeah. Perfectionism. So it's keep your standards high and honorable, but let go. They need to be perfect. Okay, learning is part of the journey. You align with your wholeness. You're not a label. You're not an illness, symptom, or habit. You, the person, are always whole and perfect. That you've barely scratched the surface. You have unlimited potential. So you don't even know who you can be. Okay, you barely scratched the surface. It's time for you to pay attention and listen to the inner guidance of your soul at this time. It's trying to get your attention. What blessing should the collective be aware of to show gratitude for? What blessing? We have a blessing on a new venture, as well as a blessing on your intuition with the number 8. 8's very significant for this reading. Again, legacy, 8th house. So it says that you are getting ready to have an occupational celebration, and your ancestors are telling you that in regards to your second house, your finances, your material aspects, balance is being restored, and your intuition is going to be giving you essentially the insights on this new venture that you were meant to create that's going to provide you with that income, with that prosperity, that abundance. You just got to listen to your intuition when it comes to that. Yeah. But also, you're going to have some kind of friendship here. And you could have, it says that you had to get rid of like fucking everybody because they were all, a piece of shit. But because you did the healing work, now you're going to be attracting like a high vibrational soul tribe. What does Bonja want the collective to know? Or what does Hera? What does Hera want the collective to know? What does Hera want the collective to know? That right now that you need to see the potential, bring the unconsciousness to light. You may even need to take a ritual bath because there's a lot of water in this. Like taking a ritual bath, cleanse yourself with water, work with the properties of water. Like say if you are like since you're a high priestess, so I assume you're doing any kind of spiritual work in the up and up, like you can divine through water. You can use water magic to help you to release things, okay? Bringing the unconsciousness to light. Again, you're part of a team of souls and you have called and support. So Hera could be part of your spiritual team, and then like when you were going through this, like it activated her. Yeah. You need to stop the endless searching. Look within, because you are your own holy grail. Let's get some final messages here before I close this out. We have Freya, okay, the Nordic goddess of war, of protection, but also animals. Freya had a very potent connection with cats, okay? And if you are drawn to cat, that's independence, that's someone with boundaries, okay, respect, things like that. But also you could be linked to Sekhmet or Bastet in those kind of ways as well. Because cats are multidimensional beings. They can see between the veil. But you have Freya here helping you to navigate through this warfare. We have Minerva, the goddess of war, schools, and commerce, and Persephone. So Persephone, you know, the goddess of spring that had to marry Hades, that's, you know, down in the underworld half of the year. So life, death, rebirth. That you went through this warfare here. You had to learn, and in doing so, it's what's providing you with your bounty. Bringing you your harvest. But again, animals are very significant here, because like Freya had a very close connection with cats. We have 3 different goddesses here from 3 different types of lineage. You could be Nordic, you could, you know, be Roman. You could also, yeah, Minerva is Roman. I want to say Persephone might be Greek. I get them confused all the time. But you could have that as part of your lineage for you to have that type of spiritual team. Just take where it resonates. All right, collective, I hope I was able to provide you with clarity of what you're to know as well as what to expect. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my vibe in this video, please like, subscribe, and if it helps with the channel. Please stay tuned for a brief little snippet of the Dark High Priestess and the Project Queen of the Sea.